Joao Fonseca's flex bar to target drill looks unconventional, but it is deeply intentional and highly tennis-specific. By removing the racket and replacing it with a TheraBand flex bar, the drill strips away ball outcome and forces Joao to focus purely on how his body delivers force. The flex bar bends on contact, instantly exposing flaws in timing, wrist stability, and forearm sequencing. If his swing is late, loose, or overpowered, the bar wobbles and absorbs energy instead of transferring it cleanly. Striking a moving target paddle adds another layer. Joao must track, adjust, and strike with precision under changing spatial cues, mirroring the constant micro-adjustments required during live rallies. This sharpens hand-eye coordination without relying on visual feedback from ball flight, training his nervous system to react faster and more efficiently. The drill heavily loads the wrist, forearm, and elbow stabilizers, building resilience against injury while improving fine motor control. Unlike traditional hitting, the flex bar demands controlled acceleration and smooth deceleration, reinforcing safe force production through the kinetic chain. Over time, this translates to cleaner contact, improved racket head stability, and more reliable shot execution under pressure. In essence, Joao is training connection, not power, teaching his body to deliver precision before speed. Drills like toning ball throws and resistance band arm work are designed to refine how force travels through his body, from the ground to the hand, at extreme speeds. Joao is already a powerful, high-spin player. The challenge is not creating more power, but controlling, repeating, and scaling it under pressure. Toning ball rotational throws teach his hips, trunk, and shoulders to fire in the correct sequence. Mechanically, they sharpen hip-shoulder separation, allowing the pelvis to initiate rotation, while the upper torso stays momentarily delayed. This stretch-shortening effect stores elastic energy and releases it violently, which directly feeds his ferocious forehand. Higher racket head speed and spin come not from muscling the arm, but from a clean rotational whip that the ball drills reinforce repeatedly. Resistance band arm work targets the link between rotation and release. As Joao rotates, the bands force his shoulders, elbows, and wrists to stabilize against changing tension. This improves deceleration control, which is essential for consistency. Without strong braking mechanics, explosive players leak power through late contact, over-rotation, or breakdowns in timing. The bands teach his arms to stay connected to the torso, keeping the swing compact even at high velocity. This rotational foundation also supports his technically sound but varied two-handed backhand. Efficient trunk rotation allows him to switch between drive, roll, and redirecting shots without resetting his entire body. For his unorthodox, rhythmic serve, rotational training is even more critical. His late body coil demands exceptional core timing. Medicine ball throws replicate the serve's loading phase, teaching his torso to unwind explosively while maintaining balance and alignment. This pole target drill looks simple, but it is brutally demanding from a motor control and precision standpoint. Hitting toward a narrow vertical pole removes the margin that normally exists when aiming for a court or even a cone. Every swing must be clean, aligned, and repeatable. Mechanically, it forces the athlete to organize the body before contact, not compensate after it. The pole acts as a truth detector for swing path and spacing. If footwork is late or the body drifts, the contact line changes instantly, and the ball misses the target. This trains early preparation, stable posture, and correct distance from the strike zone. Instead of reacting at the last second, she must arrive balanced, with her center of mass under control, which directly translates to better movement efficiency in rallies. From a technical perspective, the drill sharpens racket face awareness. To consistently hit a slim target, the wrist, forearm, and shoulder must stabilize through contact while still allowing fluid acceleration. Any excess tension kills precision. Any looseness causes spray. That balance is exactly what high-level players need when redirecting pace or hitting through small windows under pressure. Neurologically, the pole provides immediate feedback. There is no ambiguity about success or failure, which accelerates motor learning. Over time, this improves fine coordination, timing, and confidence in striking tight targets, whether it's a down-the-line forehand, a sharp angle, or a body serve. She includes this drill because explosive weapons alone aren't enough. Precision under speed separates dangerous players from complete ones. The pole teaches control at full intent, power guided by discipline, not guesswork. Meditation and focus work are the quiet counterbalance to Joao's explosive physical tools. When a player generates extreme speed and spin, the limiting factor is rarely strength. It's decision-making, emotional control, and the ability to reset between points. Meditation trains exactly that. Mechanically, focused work improves consistency by stabilizing attention. Under pressure, the nervous system wants to rush. Breathing and mindfulness slow the internal tempo, allowing Joao to feel rhythm, spacing, and timing more clearly. This is crucial for a player with a late body coil and an unorthodox serve. If the mind jumps ahead, the sequence breaks. Meditation helps him stay in the moment of execution rather than chasing outcomes. Neurologically, meditation strengthens prefrontal control over the stress response. That means fewer impulsive swings, cleaner shot selection, and better tolerance for long rallies when points don't end quickly. For a young, powerful hitter, this is essential. Power without emotional regulation leads to streakiness. Focus training teaches him to access his weapons deliberately, not reactively. It also sharpens visual discipline. By training sustained attention, Joao improves how long he can lock onto the ball, especially in chaotic exchanges. Better tracking equals earlier recognition, smoother preparation, and fewer late adjustments. This directly supports his precision drills and rotational work. Finally, meditation accelerates recovery. Lower baseline stress improves sleep, hormonal balance, and learning retention. Each session becomes more productive because the brain absorbs technical and physical work more efficiently. Light to moderate cardio raises core temperature, which improves muscle elasticity and joint lubrication. This is critical for Joao's late body coil and violent uncoiling patterns. Warm tissues store and release elastic energy more efficiently, allowing him to swing fast without feeling stiff or rushed early in the match. Mechanically, it reduces the risk of mistimed contact and early unforced errors that often come from a cold nervous system. Cardio before a match also activates the aerobic system, which stabilizes breathing and heart rate. When the heart is already working smoothly, Joao can recover faster between points and between games. This matters because explosive players often spike their heart rate during big forehands or serves. If the aerobic system isn't engaged, fatigue and tension build quickly, hurting consistency and movement. Neurologically, pre-match cardio sharpens alertness. It increases blood flow to the brain, improving reaction time, anticipation, and decision-making. This supports his precision drills and focus work, allowing him to see the ball earlier and commit fully to his shots without hesitation.